Hi everybody, so we're gonna make pork and bok choy wonton today. So first, I got some pork here and I'm gonna hand chop it. Remember I told you guys that machine ground and hand minced it's totally different. It's like a different story. It tastes different, it tastes a lot better. You should definitely give like about 10 minutes of like your cooking time and just hand chop some pork and you'll see the difference between ground pork and hand chop. And I don't think you'll ever want to buy grocery store ground meat again because it's totally different. So as you can see right here, I just kind of dice up the meat like small pieces and I'll just use a knife and start chopping it. Actually, you can use like any filling you want. I just have like pork and bok choy at home, and I just went out and bought some wonton wraps, and just bam, there's my dinner. In about like 10 minutes, I think I spent 10 minutes with that little piece of meat, and it should look something like this. Like it's really finely minced. It's even finer than the ones you buy outside. So the marination will be better if the meat is more minced. And for the bok choy, so we just kind of like boil it in some water, hot boiling water, and add some salt and oil. And once it comes to a boil, just strain it and let it cool down, and you're ready to chop it again. I was a little in a hurry, so it was pretty hot. So I just kind of chop everything finely, like at first, what I did with the pork, and I'm gonna squeeze the liquid of the vegetable out. You don't want it to be like really liquidy. You don't want the filling to be really liquidy because like the meat, there's like meat juice in the meat, and when you're cooking it, like when you're boiling it in hot water after the wonton's done, the meat juice will like marry um the vegetable juice together. You'll know what I mean when you eat it. So just squeeze all the water out. It's kind of gross. I'm sorry. But trust me, it's good. So, I put in 1 teaspoon of salt for the filling marination, um, half a teaspoon of chicken powder, 1.5 teaspoon of soy sauce, and 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce. A dash of white pepper, and a little bit of sesame oil. And last but not least, 1.5 teaspoon of cornstarch. And you just use your hands to combine all the flavors together. And you want to mix it until the meat becomes like sticky, and the meat will be really tasty later. And just let it marinate for 15 minutes. And the filling is done. I already have done two of the wontons and a little bit of egg wash, and of course wonton wraps. How can I forget about that, right? Just get like I got the Hong Kong style, like the thin wonton wraps. So here's the wonton wrap. and just a little bit of the filling. You can't be too greedy when you're making wontons. It will explode when you put too much of the filling inside when you're making it. And just kind of get a little of egg wash and put it on the four sides of the wonton. And diagonal corners together, and just pull two sides together. Just like that. And just kind of, you don't want to squeeze it really hard, or else the top will be really like tough when you eat it. Just kind of gently squeeze it. Not too hard, not too soft. Just make sure that the corners are sticking together. I think this is a great recipe to do with kids, to have fun, just have fun making food together. A lot of children that I know don't like to eat vegetables, so you can just like add more vegetables, a little bit of meat, and just have fun with them making wontons together. I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to try it. It'll be a great opportunity to make them eat their vegetables. Although this recipe takes a lot of work prepping, but it's worth it after you try it how good it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. If you want to see how to cook the wontons, let me know in the comments below. Enjoy!